What's going on, all you minties? Uncanny Omar here from Near Mint Condition, the home of collected editions. And today I get to break the news on two brand new Marvel Omnis. One coming out in April and one coming out in July of 2024. So, join me. This video is sponsored by Marvel Comics, so thank you so much to David Gabriel and the fine folks in Marvel for sending us advance notice of these books coming out next year. And before I go any further, please don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. All that helps with our YouTube algorithm and our channel keep growing. And stay away from the comments, so you can be surprised as to what both of these books are. And, of course, thank you to all you wonderful folks that have shared our videos through social media, through Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, forums, Reddit. You guys are wonderful. Thank you all. All right, so let's continue this. I filmed these out of order, so I never know when I did it, but maybe a couple of weeks ago, could be a month ago, I announced the 1964 Omnibus. At the very end, if you stay to the very end of my video, sometimes I give hints as to what's coming. I said that there would be more Daredevil Omnis coming out, and that's what I'm here to talk about. So let's go through the first one. Because coming in April is Daredevil Omnibus Volume 3. That's right, we are getting some classic Daredevil collected in omnibus format. We have a Volume 2 that came out this year in 2023, and in 2024, we're getting a Volume 3. So let's take a look at your standard edition cover. So the standard edition cover is supplied by Rich Buckler, who was the series artist at the time. And let's talk about what is collected in this particular omnibus. I'll put the content down here. So this collects Daredevil 75 through 119, also collecting Avengers 111, and Amazing Adventures 1 through 8. So it's during this time that Black Widow actually comes in and starts playing a huge role in Daredevil's life. And so much so that eventually she shares the title with Daredevil. It's like Daredevil and Black Widow. So here you have the whole thing with Karen Page. You have the love triangle that happens. You have characters like Electro, Kilgrave, the Purple Man, Mr. Fear show up. And you also have Moondragon when she shows up, because she mistakes Daredevil for a villain, Thanos villain. So there's a team up with Spider-Man in here. X-Men show up. The Avengers show up. And again, the Black Widow is a big part of all of this. All right, let's take a look at your direct market cover. So your direct market cover is supplied by the legendary John Romita Sr. So this is the one that, of course, features Black Widow, but also Hawkeye from issue number 99. And that will be the direct market cover. So this is the era of Daredevil where you had Jerry Conway coming in as the new writer. You still had Roy Thomas writing some stuff, Gary Friedrich, John Romita doing some of the artwork in here, Don Heck. And I did mention Rich Buckler, of course, Gene Colan doing some of the artwork in here, and also Bob Brown and Jim Starlin. So those are some of the creators that helped put this book together. And it makes me happy that not only did we get a Volume 2, because people were like, oh, there's no way we're ever going to get a Daredevil Volume 2, because that Silver Age book has been so many years since it was out. But here we are now with Volume 3 coming out in 2024. And of course, that may have something to do with the big anniversary, because we are talking about 60 years of Daredevil. So we're not done with Daredevil yet. I actually didn't wear a red shirt or a Daredevil tie, just to kind of throw people off, because sometimes they say I give away too much with my ties or the poses. Yeah, this is a Daredevil video. There's another Daredevil book coming out in July. So let's just go ahead and get to it. Because it seems like Marvel recently has been doing a lot of their modern runs collected in omnibus editions, and I'm loving that, because you don't have to wait that long after the trades are out and after the creator leaves the book. So it makes me happy that they're doing that. And we've had the announcement already of the Devil's Reign Omnibus. And now you have the official announcement. You heard it here first. Coming in July of 2024, Daredevil by Chip Zdarsky Omnibus Volume 1. So let's take a look at your standard edition cover. And this beautiful standard edition cover is done by Julian Tedesco. And seriously, it's going to be difficult to choose which cover to get for this book. So let's talk about what is collected in here. This collects Daredevil 1 through 30 and annual number 1. So you have the beginning of Chip Zdarsky's era, otherwise known, I think, To Heaven Through Hell is what it was known as. That's what the trade paperbacks were called. That's what the hardcovers were called. And he brings it back home. I love the way that he writes Matt Murdock. He writes him like an aging character. Like, I've been doing this a while, and his life has been shattered over and over. I just love the way that he writes him. Bringing in old characters, of course, there's a big change for some of them, like the Kingpin. But, you know, I might be giving too much away. So let's just go on and look at this direct market cover. So this direct market cover is drawn by the phenomenal Marco Checchetto. And like I said, it's going to be really difficult to choose which cover to get. I guess that's a good problem to have. So this is all written by Chip Zdarsky. You have internal artwork in here by Marco Checchetto. You also have Lalit Kumar Sharma doing some of the artwork, Jorge Fornes doing some of the artwork, Julian Totino Tedesco doing some of the cover art, like we saw the cover that he did there for the standard edition, Francesco Mobili doing some of the artwork in there too. And this is a phenomenal run. I swear, Daredevil has had these phenomenal creators take over the book one after another, and now we're getting the latest one. I think in consecutive order, we have just about everything collected in oversized format, except for that era between Bendis and, or I'm sorry, not between Bendis, but yeah, between Bendis, the Kevin Smith era and Bendis. We don't have that little era collected in oversized format. And that's it. That's your 2 Daredevil Omnis coming out in 2024. And I hope we're not done with Daredevil yet, but let me know in the comments what Daredevil Omnibus you would like to see collected. I know for myself and a lot of people, we would love to see Ann Nocenti's run, but you may have a favorite run too. Leave those comments down below. Let us know what you think of the covers. Thank you again to Marvel and David Gabriel for letting us break the news. Everyone, stay healthy and safe out there. Much love.